There's nothing the MCU loves more than Easter eggs. Since its inception in 2008, every single one of the 27 MCU movies has been full of fun surprises for fans, and the latest installment in the Doctor Strange franchise is no exception. The trailer for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, which premiered during the Super Bowl, was packed with major details and Easter eggs. So buckle up for today's video, because in the words of evil Doctor Strange, things just got out of hand. First up, Marvel's Illuminati. Let's start off by addressing the elephant in the room, Strange and the mysterious throne room. Mordo may have brought Strange in, but he isn't the only judge and jury in this new trailer. Strange stands in front of a six-chaired throne room cloaked in shadows. Two of the men occupying these thrones are Mordo and Patrick Stewart's Professor X. Yes, the X-Men are finally joining the MCU. The tears of joy have still not stopped for us, while the other four are unknown. Having said that, the aura of this secret organization is uncannily similar to Marvel's Illuminati. In the comics, the Illuminati are a secret society of Marvel's most elite. The Illuminati, unlike the Time Variance Authority, do not script timelines, but rather fully prepare for Avengers-level dangers. Pretty big stuff. Who is part of the elite force, you may ask? Well, the biggest names in this roster include Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, Tony Stark, Iron Man, Charles Xavier, Professor X, Black Bolt, Namor, and our very own Stephen Strange. Doctor Strange 2's Illuminati adaptation might not be a carbon copy comic lineup, but the founding father of this faction is rumored to be in the live action too. Next, Nightmare Dimension. Strange is shown approaching a desolate sanctum sanctorum encircled by skeletal remnants in the trailer's opening scene. The narration implies that this is a dream, but the set design suggests that this might be a genuine location inside the multidimensional MCU. Honestly, at first we thought it was the Void from Loki. We can't be the only ones who thought the similarities were very uncanny, right? But this looks to be the Nightmare Dimension, a realm solely driven by terror. The Nightmare Dimension is aptly ruled over in the comics by Nightmare, a well-known nemesis of Doctor Strange who specializes in the scary. While the possibility of Nightmare appearing in Multiverse of Madness is far from certain, he is a card that Marvel creators have had their eye on for quite some time. Scott Derrickson, the director of 2016's Doctor Strange, often expressed his desire to feature Nightmare in a future Strange production, but despite Derrickson leaving DS2 because of creative differences, his concepts for this new movie seem like they were not necessarily scrapped. It looks like the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer was not the only and last time Marvel would be tampering certain elements for their trailers. A sunset view of New York City's cityscape glistens around 30 seconds into the trailer, while Strange talks about their world. While this is the New York City that the MCU is accustomed to, it's important to keep an eye on it. Marvel has already digitally erased characters from important advertising material in an attempt to lead fans astray, like removing Tobey and Andrew's Spider-Man from that iconic shot in the trailer and movie. Given the number of notable skyscrapers in Marvel mythos, it's not unreasonable to suspect that this skyline view has been manipulated. Everything from the Baxter Building to the newly renovated Avengers Tower might wind up in this scenario by May 6. With Spider-Man legend Sam Raimi at the helm, Oscorp HQ is also on the table. You know, he's somewhat of an Easter egg himself. Next, Rintrah. In this teaser, fans get their clearest peek yet at the Merry Green Minotaur. Who is this addition to the MCU? Allow us to enlighten you. This Merry Minotaur is Rintrah, an extra-dimensional beast who has recurring on-page clashes with Doctor Strange. While the previous teaser cast Rintrah as an enemy, the new footage places him in context as a buddy at Camartage. As black smoke encroaches on the dojo, Rintrah stands combat ready with sorcerers in training. Up next, No Way Home Backlash. We're ready to pay for all of Steven's therapy sessions and more after this, because boy is it going to be one long phase 4 for him. Strange reveals early in the trailer that he did what he had to do to protect their world. This could be elaborating on his actions in Spider-Man No Way Home, in which Doctor Strange used a spell to pretty much Control X Peter Parker from everyone's memory in order to avert multiversal lunacy. Or this could be referring to the multiversal error or something else. Wong tells Strange that he has created a portal between realities that cannot be readily closed once it has been unlocked. This, along with WandaVision's hex magic at Westview and Loki's crazy assassination of Kang the Conqueror, might be just the cataclysmic culmination to doom the MCU's multiverse. Next, Animated Dimension. The what-if connections and hype has just increased by tenfold. Strange and Xochitl Gomez's American Chavez actually fall through space and time in a shot that gives a whole new meaning to the saying, blink and miss it. As they smash through glass-like obstacles, the two encounter dinosaurs. Strange can be slipping towards an animated universe in one freeze frame, which rewires his character into a cartoon. For a long time, animated projects like What If and X-Men 97 have been reported to have a role in Doctor Strange 2, but with the expectation that their cartoon characters will be cast in live-action roles. This realm hints that the Multiverse Multiverse of Madness will venture into 2 dimensions at some time, even if it'll be just for a brief moment. We don't know how likely this could be, but we've got our fingers crossed for a little Miles Morales cameo. Up next, Master Mordo. Chiwetel Ejiofor has made his first return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe since 2016 in the trailer, but toy leaks imply that this is not the same Mordo we first met 6 years ago. This variant is Master Mordo, a, well, variant of the character, said to be his world's Sorcerer Supreme. In this trailer, Master Mordo serves as judge, jury, and executioner as he somberly states that Strange's multiversal errors will not go unpunished. Mordo also makes an appearance later in the film, dueling with a bound Strange. Strange wears shackles that are notably less substantial than the restraints he wore earlier in the battle, implying that Mordo tightens them after their fight is over. Ooh, we can't wait to see this showdown. Next, Tony Stark's wicked artificial intelligence continues to have consequences, even 7 years after Avengers Age of Ultron. Ultron sentries are making their live-action comeback in this film, and can be seen ushering a chained Strange through the Illuminati's halls. If Ultron bots are returning, their creator can't be far behind. Superior Iron Man, a Tony Stark variant, which by the way is rumored to be played by Tom Cruise, that ramps up the hubris to dangerously high levels, seems to have designed these Ultron sentries. It has long been theorized that an alternative version of Stark will emerge in Multiverse of Madness, and some believe a glimpse of him may be seen later in this film. Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Wanda Maximoff's showdown with this star-spangled flying hero and Marvel's very own "is this dress white and gold or blue and black?" debate. When you first look at the clip, it looks like it might be Maria Rambeau's Captain Marvel, mainly because of the iconic star-shaped emblem on her chest. However, another frame appears to show a distinctive goatee, implying that this is the alleged superior Iron Man in action. Given that Wanda is being portrayed as a villain in this movie, it makes much more sense for her to face off against Captain Marvel, who is far more morally righteous than superior Iron Man. Despite Wanda's casual Friday attire, the surrounding statues suggest that this confrontation is taking place in Illuminati HQ. This might be a reference to WandaVision, when Scarlet Witch came to S.W.O.R.D's facilities in casual clothes and burst into the lab where Vision's remains were being experimented with. Next up, Master Illusionist. The Darkhold is no joke. Seriously, we all saw firsthand in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. the chaos it was capable of causing. Wanda's single dialogue in the trailer comes when she critiques Strange on the fairness of breaking the rules. Not only does Strange low-key look ready to run for the hills, we would be too honestly, she can be quite terrifying when she wants, and his clothing looks very familiar too. We see him sporting the same scarf and jacket that he was wearing when he first questioned Wanda about her multiverse knowledge at the start of the trailer. Not only that, but the fuzzy crimson background of this tableau appears to have leafless trees. This suggests that not only are these two events occurring in the same setting, but Wanda may be altering reality again. It's about to go down. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. Thanks for watching.